Hello listeners, this video focuses on Margaret Lawrence, The Fire Dwellers. Let us see about the author, Margaret Lawrence. Margaret Lawrence was a Canadian novelist and a short story writer. She is one of the major figures in Canadian literature. She was also a founder of the Writers' Trust of Canada, which is a charitable organization which provides financial support to the Canadian writers. Some of her notable works include The Side Jordan, The Stone Angel, A Zest of God, The Fire Dwellers, The Diviners, The Lagoons, and in short stories collection A Bird in the House. Let us see the characters of the Fire Dwellers. Stacey Cameron. Stacey Cameron is her eldest sister. She has an younger sister named Rachel Cameron. Stacey is a 39-year-old woman. She's married to Cliff McKendra. He's a salesman. Stacey has 4 children. She has Kate. Kate is her daughter. Duncan is her second son. Ian is her third son. Jen is her 2-year-old daughter. When we look at the character Stacey is the protagonist of this novel. As I said, she's 39-year-old woman. She's hardworking. Her greatest problem is she has an uncommunicative husband, that is Cliff McKendra. These are the major characters in the novel. When we see Margaret Lawrence's work, we can observe that Margaret Lawrence has used Manakawa. Manakawa is a fictional town which she uses in most of her novels. Here also in this novel, The Fire Dwellers, Stacey lives in Manakawa until she gets married to McKendra. So at the age of 19, she gets married to McKendra. She leaves Manakawa. And as the novel starts with a stressful poem. Ladybird, ladybird, fly away home. Your house is on fire, your children are gone. So this poem is repeated in the novel whenever Stacey looks sick and when she looks dull out of thinking about her husband. Because Stacey is worried about her husband because he doesn't care for her. He's always focused on his work. And as the novel starts, Stacey has 4 children and currently she lives in Vancouver, British Columbia. Stacey's stressful nature adds up because she looks unattractive. She feels that she looks unattractive at the age of 39. She thinks that she is stressed because of her motherhood. She also feels that motherhood has taken all her beauty. Stacey also does not focus on her children. She doesn't even care what they study or what they wear or whether they are going to school and so on. Katie is her daughter. She hates her mother, Stacey. Stacey's middle sons, Duncan and Ian, they fight like Cain and Abel. Cain and Abel is a character from Bible. Cain and Abel are the sons of Adam and Eve. Stacey has problems in her life. Her major problem is that her husband doesn't care for her. And Stacey, she's awake at nights. She speaks with God. She tells all her desires and all her problems. Her husband McKendra is focused on work because he worries that his family is big and he has to provide his family the best things. Now one day McKendra comes to home with a new car and he has a new haircut. He also says to his wife that he has joined in a new job. He expresses to Stacey that he has now become a salesman in Rich Life vitamins. He has to now sell the tablets of Rich Life vitamins Now, Stacey feels happy for the new job, and Rich Life Vitamins is owned by the British settlers. And Stacey, as the day goes, she realizes that her husband Macindra is taunted by the modern society, that is the British settlers. She also realizes that selling Richa Life vitamins is not the best idea to improve their livelihood. As days pass, Macindra distances himself with his wife Stacey in order to pursue his education. Stacey feels that this is a worst time because Stacey is in need of Macindra. She needs somebody to communicate. She needs somebody to tell that all her problems will get solved in some times. Macindra also has a friend named Buckle Fenwick. Macindra only communicates all his issues and matters to Buckle Fenwick. However, as Stacey needs somebody to communicate with her, she finds a young science fiction writer. He is Luke Venturi. He likes Luke Venturi because Luke Venturi treats her like a desirable woman. He also says that Stacey is beautiful even though she looks fat and even though she is a mother of 4 children. Also, Luke treats her like a human being. All these qualities of Luke Venturi is liked by Stacey. This was the time that Buckle Fenwick tells Macindra that Stacey is a bad woman and she has tried to seduce Buckle. Macindra believes this partially. Subsequently, Stacey convinces Macindra that Buckle is wrong and what Buckle has said is a lie. And in the following days, Buckle dies. Macindra gets promotion. And Macindra's father arrives and lives with Stacey and her children. Similarly, Stacey's mother and sister also arrives to the city, but nothing changes to Stacey. Even though many people arrive to her house, she feels lonely, she feels isolated. Stacey, in order to divert her feelings, she joins in night courses. She participates in drinking parties. She also daydreams and has affairs with anybody in which she gets some satisfaction. In her initial days of having affair with men around, initially she feels happy. That also seems to be good. But as days go, she is filled with fear. She realizes that nothing gives her happiness. Also realizes that all her actions end up in vain. Simultaneously, she also compares her neighbor women who polishly shows that they are happy, but in their house inside, those women have many problems. Those women only portray that they are happy with their husbands, but they have many problems. Observing all this, Stacey tries to understand and please her husband just as he is. Simultaneously, Macindra also understands that he has to spend some time with his wife, no matter how busy he is. At the end of the novel, we can see that Stacey realizes that she has strength and willpower. She turns to be like a noble woman. She also turns to understand her children's feelings. She realizes that she has many responsibilities as a mother. She takes up new challenges. As days go by, Stacey receives inner peacefulness. She submits her life without any expectation, and this is the way she thinks that she is comfort without any violations. She also fights against isolation and she perceives the things differently. She also attains 40. She celebrates her birthday as a matured woman. She thinks that she has restored herself from her life. She enjoys and she dances at her birthday party. Throughout the novel, we can come across that Stacey lives within her inner monologue. She always communicates within herself. She has inferior complex. Whenever she compares with her neighbor women, also she has hallucinations often. Hope this video helped you. Keep subscribed to receive instant notification. Thank you for listening to us.